John Eats Cheap freezer pantry project out of the freezer. I don't know if you can read it or not, but I got sliced beef. Sliced beef, there we go. Had it sealed up, it's sliced. I just kind of reheated it in hot water to get it nice and warm. I don't want to overcook it. I did some potatoes out of the pantry that we're going to mash, and also the pantry brown gravy mix. We're doing hot beef sandwiches, which we love. It's a diner classic. So the taters are done. I just peeled them, boiled them till they're done. Classic mashed potato way to do it. Add some butter. I'm gonna have to get some salt and pepper. But we're gonna mash them. And I will say, I have always mashed, ever since I've known Mrs. Cheap, it's easy to mash them with a mixer, a hand mixer. And now she got me one of these. I always see people with, some of them aren't near this good. It's just like a few bars to mash the potatoes. And I thought, I'm going to try that. I'm going to see if that's any good. Let me get some salt, because you do need to salt that.
We were going to do it as a challenge to see.
We may still. Because I really like the way whipping them up with that does it. But mashing them with this is pretty good. I do it with the butter first. Just kind of incorporate it like that. My only problem, I'm still trying to get used to the masher to not getting too much liquid when I add the milk, because they're kind of mashed right there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of milk. And since we're adding gravy anyway, these don't need to be real creamy, if you know what I mean. But there we go, look at that. And I don't have to get the mixer out and clean the beaters, that type of thing.
And since our dishwasher is still broken.
It is.
That's important.
And thanks for the suggestions. I've tried some of the suggestions, and I don't want to break anything. That's the key thing. I want it to be an easy fix. So there we go. I'm thinking we're about done on the mashed potatoes there. So I'm going to get that off, cover it up so they'll stay hot. Now we need to make our gravy, and this is going to be like what they use at the diner. This is from Aldi. Brown gravy mix, 29 cents. I'm going to do 2 of them because Cheap Junior is over here. Oh, where's the easy tear? I got to get the scissors. Stone Mill, make it easy tear, please. I'm going to do 2 of these. That will make 2 cups of gravy. What, did I not cut it? Oh, sheesh. Could we make it any more difficult? There we go. Let me get the other one too. I'm going to cut this one plenty short. So there's our mix. I'm not going to use the au jus that's in the pantry because this is gravy. It'll be thicker. 2 cups of water to those 2 packages. That's going to be a lot of good gravy. Going to mix it up, get it on the heat till it's bubbly and thick. So we're ready to go. I kind of sous vide these, just heated them up in some water. Not too hot. I don't want to overcook the sliced beef that we vacuum sealed. Yep. And we're going to just put this into a bowl like that. So it shouldn't be overcooked. Not like if you reheated it in a microwave. Okay, so I'm going to do open face. I have 1 piece of bread, little mashed potatoes in the middle,
You got to put the beef on before the mashed
Oh,
potatoes.
okay. Okay, let me do that. We're good.
It should be noted, I have done this professionally.
Yes, Mrs. Cheap worked in a deli or a cafe or, you know.
The Hy-Vee Deli.
So we're going on with our beef. You could load it up more. Put one more on. Load it up more than that. Now on with our taters.
Which ideally would be with a ice cream scoop.
Yes, we don't have a big enough ice cream scoop. I'm sorry about that. And our fake gravy. This is the Aldi, 29 cents. I mean, it's great to add to stuff. It is great in this case as just a brown gravy. See, I want gravy on that beef too. So I'll just have to overdo it on top.
That's the point.
And it's called a hot beef sandwich, and Mrs. Cheap usually makes it with the beef between two pieces of bread and then cuts it, puts the mashed potatoes in the middle. Certainly you could do it that way. Oh, this is a lot of food though. So there we go, look at that. Hot beef sandwich. Sliced beef out of the freezer. Taters out of the pantry, gravy out of the pantry. Comfort food, diner stuff with John Eats Cheap out of the pantry and freezer. We're eating good.